Good morning, buddy. Yeah. He's like, yeah, enough. Give me treats. And in the night, Eleanor came over and snuggled next to me. It's a wonder I didn't roll over and crush her. Now that they've had their treats, they've gone up to one of their favorite places to enjoy the morning sun. Eleanor is behind that cylinder there. Buddy's up in his favorite bed, his favorite morning bed. His favorite afternoon and evening are in the other room, but I love how content and peaceful they are. That allows me to roll back over and go back to sleep. Well, the landscapers have shown up with their leaf blowers, scaring Buddy out of the window, so he came over to Daddy. And now he's hanging out in bed with me, making muffins, making biscuits. Make some extra for me, honey. Hi, Eleanor. She is making biscuits or making muffins or whatever it's called on my leg here, which is right now okay. She moves a little bit. It'll be a little bit of a challenge. We're having a nice morning here in front of the tree on colored lights for a change. Whoops, did I interrupt you? Did I interrupt you? Here's my ride. Do you remember this? Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. Happy Vlogmas Day 16, I think. I am at the intersection of Sahara and Las Vegas Boulevard. I have not been down to the Strip in a very long time, and I figured, you know what, let's come down here and see what's going on for the holiday season. I don't have long because I have to be in bed very early. I have a 5 a.m. report time for work tomorrow. So I'm sorry I'm shouting, but the traffic is so loud. I am here at the intersection. The Stratosphere is right there. I'm not going over there because that's just, I have to go all the way down there, so I'm not going that way. But, you know, I just realized I'm in front of a sign that says the world's largest gift shop. I've never been inside. Let's start our tour of the Las Vegas Boulevard tonight here at the Bonanza Gift and Souvenir Shop. Let's check it out. It doesn't look like the world's largest to me. Okay. Well, it's not terribly exciting, but yeah, I think this just goes on for a very long time. Keychains and shot glasses and hats. Okay. So I think you'd agree with me. We have seen this store. Let's get out. All right. Well, that was not terribly exciting, but it is nice to see the Stratosphere right there. You can actually see the Stratosphere from my living room window, which I think is kind of cool about my place. So our walk is going to start here at the Sahara. I'm not going to go in there, only because I would have to cross multiple lanes of a very busy road. I'm just going to head right down Las Vegas Boulevard. Alrighty, so I took the bus down here because I don't know if public parking even exists. And then the parking garages that do exist down here are very expensive, and I'm not really up to spending money to park my car down here. So I just took the bus down here. They didn't even charge me to get on the bus. I think the bus was running so late that they just had people get on. So I saved $2 on my left. I'm not even sure what that building is. It was under construction. It was paused. It was under construction. That stopped. Then it's under construction. I don't know what's happening. Over here on the right is the Las Vegas Festival Grounds. There are frequently concerts over there. Circus is on the right up there. We'll pass by that. I've actually never walked in there, so maybe we'll check out the lobby. And then past that is the Encore and the Wynn. All right, there's the Circus Circus. There's the sign for it. And you know, I've never been inside the Adventure Dome. I really always mean to go and just never do. I should either save that for a very cold winter day or a very hot summer day, as it is all indoors. There's the Conrad, which is part of Resorts World. And way over there, there is something, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a spherical shaped building there. It's probably a concert venue or something. I don't know what it's called. I'm largely ignorant of what's going on Las Vegas on the Strip. But yeah, let's walk into Circus Circus, just check it out real quick, and then continue down the Strip. All right, well, this isn't much different than I expected. It is the Las Vegas Strip, but I can't find the front desk or reservations to see what that's like, but I do see a Krispy Kreme. Yeah, I couldn't find the lobby, so I couldn't show you how interesting that was, or the opposite. Behind me is the Deuce. It is a bus that runs up and down the Strip 24/7. I think it's like $8 for a 24-hour ticket, something like that. So if you don't want to walk like I am, you can hop on the Deuce. All right, I'm gonna walk into the Resorts World entrance here. I don't want to walk around the whole resort because that would take me a week from what I understand, but let's check it out. All right, we are at the District Restaurants, Retail, Nightlife. Let's check this out. All right, this is cool looking. What's going on? I don't know how to take care of copyright issues with music, so I hope it's not a problem. This looks like a whole indoor mall. Wow, okay. That's pretty wild. Wow. Oh my goodness, this feels like the Mall of America, but cool. Alright. I know I'm going to head in that direction eventually. There must be an entrance or an exit over there. Huh. Wow, yeah, this is pretty serious. Alright, well that was pretty cool, pretty fancy. Not my speed. Honestly, it's a little bit big and white and sleek and sterile, which is not my speed. But yeah, let's keep on going. And there is the Trump Tower all by itself out there. The Encore and the Wynn right there. Alrighty, so I just walked into the middle of the Fashion Show Mall. It's a very large mall. This is just part of it. It continues down there. There's just as large a space. Then it continues even further. I think there's a Saks Fifth Avenue at the end of the way there. Oh, and there's Neiman Marcus right over there. Just for kicks, I'm going to walk into Neiman's and Tiffany's. I miss Neiman Marcus. I really loved working here. In Boston, of course. Look at that. Delicious. I worked at Neiman Marcus in Boston for 8 years, and I want to say most of my personal style, my taste was developed while working at Neiman's. I really, I'm so grateful for the time I spent there. It even smells nice in here. Here's cosmetics, like my dreamland. Oh, it's where I got my start at Neiman Marcus, being hired to work for Versace Cosmetics. But, all right, let's get out of here. Oh, I really miss Neiman's. But when I worked at Neiman's, it was a very different environment. You were not allowed to be on your cell phone. Actually, back in the day, most of us didn't have cell phones, but now they're allowed to actually be on their phone because they use it for work, at work. But you know, you're at Neiman's and a person walks by you, you don't know if they've got a lot of money and are ready to part with it or if they're just browsing. So like, get off your phone. But I'm at Dunkin's. I'm very excited because they have a hot coffee waiting for me. There's an iron heart sculpture out in front of Neiman Marcus there. Let's continue down. It's so difficult to walk down the strip. You can't just like walk down the street. You have to go up and down and across and over. And I would like to go into the Venetian over there to show you, but it's such a hassle to get over there and then back on the other side of the street. So if I have the energy, I'll walk back this way along that side of the road. So case in point, to get over there, the easiest route is to go up the escalator, across the walkway that's over there, into the Treasure Island Casino, and then out the casino. All right, so all of that, up the escalator, across the walkway, into the casino, down the escalator, through the casino, just to get down to the other side of the road where CVS was. I know, it's a lot. Right here, you'll see one of the pirate ships, and there's another one right over here, and there's the CVS we just had to like cross over to. If you saw Miss Congeniality 2, you will remember there was like a sort of an act here full of scantily clad pirates doing a little battle scene or something. But I guess an actor died during one of the performances, so they stopped it entirely. I'm surprised they're still here, the ships. But now we're outside. The Palazzo's right there. The Venetian is right up ahead. And we're passing by Treasure Island on the right. It's late afternoon on a Friday, so I'm kind of surprised it's this quiet. Maybe everyone's eating or having a disco nap. All right, this brings me to the Mirage. I'm gonna walk up there and in there if I can. I don't know, are they still open? They're gonna be tearing down the Mirage and they're gonna be building a giant guitar-shaped hotel here. The Hard Rock Hotel is gonna replace the Mirage, but I figured I'll walk in there since I'll probably never do it again before this is torn down. All right, let's go into the Mirage, probably for the last time. I don't see myself coming back here, but all right. Cool. Beatles Love. It's a Cirque du Soleil performance. I've actually seen it. A lot of fun. If you're a Beatles fan, get down here while you can. All right. My memory of last year or the year before is that this was really decorated a lot for the holidays, but doesn't seem like they're doing much this year. All right, well, there you go. That's the inside of the Mirage. I'm gonna head back outside. Big dome. So long, farewell, Mirage. I'll probably never see you again. I will miss the volcano. They had a fire performance happening on the corner here, and it was quite thrilling, but who doesn't love to see burning explosions? You know, it was kind of fun. But yeah, that's gonna go too. And we'll have a giant guitar-shaped hotel. Yay! All right, so we're inside the shops at the Forum. And this is the only place in the world I've ever seen a spiral escalator. Isn't that wild? Goes up there. All right, there's a fancy hat store called Keith James. I've really never wanted to wear a hat that badly until I saw that orange one right there, but I can't even imagine how expensive it is, so I'm not even going in to look at it. There's a very cool owl sculpture here, loving that. But around the corner here is one of my favorite stores in the world. It's not a store for me. I can't buy anything in there. I'll show you that storefront in just a moment. Here it is. It's a store called Anne Fontaine. Look at the artistry of these clothes. Look at that bag. That tooled leather flower on the bag. Anne Fontaine. Now, back in the day, look at this. Gorgeous. Now, why do I love that company, that store? Anne Fontaine, back in the day, used to do just white shirts. That's all she made. But they were absolute confections. All just white shirts, blouses, white pieces. Then once a year, I think she did a black shirt as a very special thing. Now, of course, it's expanded, but I just think it's one of the most beautifully made pieces of clothing is an Anne Fontaine blouse. Oh, I just love window shopping just because I love them so much. All right, so here is the Christmas tree at the shops at the Forum. It's quite a tree. There's some stores back there. But we also have this sort of street scene of shops and things. It's kind of cool. All right, I'm at the David Yurman store. I'm not going in because my mouth would salivate. But I'm walking by the window and look at that ring on the right with the black diamonds. Oh my God. Like, wow. All right. Oh, finally, I have been walking forever trying to find the exit. This is the part of the casino. All right, let's get out of here. Here's our man Caesar and the exit. It's taken me far too long to find this exit. All right, there is one of Gordon Ramsay's restaurants here in Las Vegas, right in front of Caesar's Palace. If we walk along this way, we'll come to the Bellagio, where I will hope to catch one of the dancing fountain performances. All right, so here we are at the Bellagio lobby. There's a gigantic Chihuly piece above us. I looked ahead and saw that and thought, well, that's their Winter Wonderland little setup here. No, that's just behind their front desk. How fancy is that? Their Winter Wonderland is over here. And being that it's a Friday night, I think I may have to wait in line to check it out, but I'll do that if the line's not too bad. Well, here we are. In the past, I've had to wait in line to get into this section, but not this year. Look at the gingerbread house. All live poinsettias and boxwoods. Yum. I think they have the air scented with something too. Oh, bless you. Bless you again. You only got one more free one. All right. Nice way to enter into this display. Look at that tree. Okay. Oh. Hi there. It's like stopping on an escalator. No, not you, not you. There's that tray. Beautiful. Look at that. I thought that elf was picking his nose at first. Oops. Oh, that polar bear looks like is he drooling? What? Can you see this, like, liquid falling from his face? He's either melting or he's drooling. Oh, oh, you know what? I think those are flowers making up the body of the polar bear, so they're probably trying to keep it fresh. It's very popular. It's a good thing I'm tall. I can see over most people. I'm loving this tree. I love the way it's decorated. Cute! Well, these polar bears, oh yeah, there's water dripping off those. I think these are made of white carnations. So they're trying to keep it all fresh. All right. All right, these are all pink roses making up those. There's gingerbread inside that giant egg. All these people. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Pardon me. You're gonna get whacked in the face with all the cell phones going out like this. There's, it's all made of red roses. Beautiful. Whoop, sorry. Okay. Oh, absolutely. Sorry, I'm making you dizzy here. All right, let's get out of here now. Do those icicles look like teeth to you? All those people were trying to crouch. They weren't in my camera. I don't care if people are in my video. But those, yeah, those looks like teeth to me, like, beware. Well, that was very nice, the inside of the Bellagio for their holiday display. I kind of prefer the sort of freeform setup they have this time. Last year, I think they had sort of a one-way path. You had to wait in line to get in to see it, and then it just took a very long time to get through. Here, with a little quick maneuvering, I was able to get in, see it, and get out, which was very nice. Now, by my reckoning, I've got about 6 minutes before the next Bellagio water fountain thing, so I'm gonna try and maneuver my way over there without being hit by a car, so wish me luck. All right, there is the Paris Hotel, the Eiffel Tower right there. That's the hotel right behind. And this is the Bellagio fountain that should happen in just a few minutes. The fountain was lovely, and it was holiday music, but I still don't know if it's copyrighted, so I really can't play it. I'm sorry I had to dub over something there, and I'm probably going to edit it to a shorter bit because it was fairly long. I'm crossing over Las Vegas Boulevard now. I'm going to head back that way. I'm not going to be able to show you Aria or Mandalay Bay or Cosmopolitan because I need to get on the way home because I'm All right, so I just crossed over Las Vegas Boulevard. The Bellagio fountain was lovely as usual. I probably am going to edit it shorter because it's sort of a long performance. The music, I think, was copyrighted. It's holiday music, but it's still, I think, copyrighted. So I'm going to have to put some different music over that. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to head back towards the house only because it's like 5:45 in the afternoon and I had to be in bed asleep by like 8:30. So I'm going to head back in the direction of my house. All right, I'm not sure what this area is called. It is very much different than I remember. It's become super developed with all these shops and stuff. The link is right there. It's like a giant Ferris wheel. I have a memory of it being very expensive. I didn't bother going because I know that view. And as interesting as it might be for someone who's not from Las Vegas, and zipliners just went right across. It's not a view I want to pay to see. Yeah, I'll walk down here for a few minutes, check it out. There's an In-N-Out burger down there I might grab because I'm hungry. And yeah, let's go, let's check this out. So I am at the Venetian. There's the Mirage, I was there earlier. And this is the courtyard of the Venetian here. And it's very funny, but they actually have the gondolas up and running. I can't imagine how cold those guys must be, the guys that paddle those boats. I don't know if they go just around the front here. I suspect they do, but you can actually ride one of these gondolas on the inside of the mall here. They have a little river. But let's get inside. It's a little chilly. These kids on skateboards here are just narrowly avoiding being... If they were adults, I would share some words with them, but they've been following kind of closely behind me. Not following me, but they've been on the same path. And man, a couple times they've almost hit me. And boy, if they did, it wouldn't be fun for anybody. But let's get into the shops, or the canal shop, something like that. And I have very, very old memories. I was like 14 when I was in Venice, but this does look pretty accurate from what I remember, the architecture. All right, so I'm inside the shops at the Venetian, the canal shops. There's some, nice stores, but it's more like Banana Republic, Tommy Bahama, and so on, not like the shops over at the Forum, the Caesar's Palace shops. I do. There you go. No, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope I didn't sound too rude. Someone was just trying to sell me a cell phone case as I walked by. But let's see. I'm going to show you the canal, and then I'm going to head out of here because I'm getting real tired. Tired, cold, tired, and tired of the Strip. And here you can see one of the gondolas. And it's a very nice day down here. Okay, let's get out of here. All right, so I was going to take a bus and then walk the rest of the way, but that would have taken like 40 minutes. So I'm splurging on an Uber from the Wynn Hotel, which is very nice. Friends, you want to get down? Hey guys, how are you? It's me and Buddy. Say hi to your friends. Oh, he's so cute. Mwah, mwah, mwah. He's being so good. Usually he wants to get down immediately. So hey there, hi there, ho there, like right now. So I just got home from the Strip. I really need to be in bed like 25 minutes ago, but I had a nice time. Not an amazing time. I had a nice time. I had to kind of cut my walk around the Strip short only because, number one, I was getting a little tired, a little chilly, and people, period. Oh my goodness, like the worst behaved people in the world tonight, just walking down the streets. My ability to handle intoxicated people is pretty low, my tolerance level, and they were up about here. So I was really getting tired of the people on the strip. I enjoy the strip mostly during the daytime when there's fewer drunk people, but there are just people doing drugs on the street. There's this one homeless guy who's trying to suck on a pipe, and he has literally a t-shirt and short, like biker shorts, board shorts, like down to the knee, and like a sweatshirt tied around his waist. It's probably 40 degrees outside. He's just high as a kite, you know? So, I mean, if I were the kind of person who was getting dressed up to get messed up, as they say, you know, the heels and the hose and the dress and the sequins and the hair and the makeup and all that, maybe the strip would be fun. I think, you know, a club or a fancy restaurant. But for people like me who just really belong at home with my cats, yeah, the strip wasn't a fantastic time, but it was nice to get out of the house. And you know, the other option I had was Goodwill or a drive out into the desert, and we've all seen that plenty of times, right? So I'm glad I went down to the strip, but that satisfies my need to see the strip for probably another year or so. Ta-da! So that's the video for Vlogmas. What do I have to do to prepare for tomorrow? I'm not packing food because I want to get a cheeseburger at the hotel in Austin. I just love that cheeseburger, so I won't need a dinner or a meal there. And then the next day we have a long layover in Newark, so I will grab something to eat in New York City, I'm hoping. So I'm not going to really pack a bag, just some not food that doesn't need to be preserved, you know, or held in a cold lunch bag or anything. I'll keep that in my luggage just in case. Yeah, and I have to make sure I have some clothes to wear when I'm in Austin and New York. But that's it. Then I'm going to go to bed, hopefully get enough sleep for tomorrow. So I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day, and thanks for joining me. Fly safe. Bye. Good night.